Tony D and Little Joan with Screenwriter's Rant on Zero Day, starring Robert De Niro as the President of the United States. I'm not sure this was a good idea. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 16. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Jesse Plemmons is in it. Matthew Modine, I think, plays a senator. Angela Bassett. I believe that's her. That's her name, right? Probably another senator or representative. I don't know. This feels an awful lot like Robert De Niro trying to show people how he would run the country if he were president. Or maybe it's a slam against Trump. I don't know what Zero Day is. They don't really make it clear. Apparently everybody goes nuts. A bunch of people are killed in some sort of terrorist thing. February 20th. Generally not a good day to dump your movies. And it feels like a movie dump. Who wants to see a political thriller now? I mean, I don't know, man. And it's a limited series, which really, what is a limited series but a 4, 6, 8-hour movie? So there's Robert De Niro as the president. It kind of reminds, like, Robert De Niro, I think, might be too old for this role as well. But just in general, he doesn't sound any different, right? He sounds like Robert De Niro. He kind of sounds gangster. But he's sort of lost his edge with his age. This I started to notice during The Irishman. He did not seem intimidating at all in The Irishman. I think what made him intimidating in the past was he often didn't say much. And now it's kind of like he's so anxious to prove himself now. And like this goes beyond politics. Like, he started taking these movies and they didn't do well, like Righteous Kill. I don't think did well. I mean, he did Bad Grandpa. Like, some of these movies that you were like, what the F, man? Robert De Niro's doing this thing? And it's like he got in such a bad mode. He can't seem to shake it. And that's what this feels like. It feels like he's in the wrong movie in the wrong role. He just doesn't come across as a guy who feels like the president. He's also too famous. Like, I don't know. He needed to change up his look. He just looks like Robert De Niro in a jacket with the presidential seal. And knowing Robert De Niro, I mean, he's such a big name in the industry. It could be that he really pushed for this because he thought, well, I'll show everybody. This is how I would be president. And then it could be a hit piece on Trump, like Trump's coming into office. Maybe they knew that and put this in the schedule in the pipeline so it would come out now. And it would be like, see, we predicted the future. See all the riots? Oh, that's because the president's terrible. I don't know. It doesn't make it clear what Zero Day means, but I don't know. First act, Zero Day happens, whatever that is. And Robert De Niro as the president has to deal with it. I think Jesse Plemons is like the guy who betrays his country, because they got a shot of him in this where he looks very sinister. But there are some, there's some congressional meetings and such. It's not very clear what's happening, but some kind of thing where the president then has to step on the gas and like suspend everybody's rights in order to get at the terrorist. So I think probably what happens is De Niro's the president that at first he says yes, but then realizes, no, I can't be a dictator. And he, against all odds, pushes back on it and somehow saves the day without destroying anybody's rights. That would be my guess. All right, let's read the write-up. Oh, good, there's a write-up here. In the wake of a devastating cyber attack. Oh, it's a cyber attack. A former president, he's a former president, is tasked, or maybe it's supposed to be like Biden, is tasked with finding the perpetrators and seeking truth with another attack imminent. But the greatest threat of a foreign power, or is it a greatest threat from a foreign power or from within? Limited new series 0 Day is the first in the series of Robert De Niro. Premieres February 20th. Okay, so that makes it even less credible to me because Robert De Niro, on the one hand, it's kind of credible that the U.S. government would appoint a guy in his 80s to head the cyber investigation, but it's just not credible Robert De Niro would be the guy, the computer guy. He doesn't seem like a computer nerd at all. Does he even use a computer? Or is he use it? I mean, I know people I have older relatives in their 80s, and they're kind of computer literate, but not really. They sort of got on very late, and they don't really want to learn at all. They just learn enough to run their phones and maybe they get an email. And then they complain about it all the time. So, yeah, he's just not the guy for this. And the cyber attack thing, I didn't really see that in the trailer. I mean, there's not a shot of a computer or anything. I'm not remembering that, but maybe I missed it. It's mostly just Robert De Niro and various celebrities having congressional things. Doesn't really make for a great movie, seems to me. I mean, it's a limited series. Those kind of details, if this is going to be about something very grounded in reality, those details are super important, I think. Even in the trailer, because otherwise, I'm supposed to guess that it's a cyber attack? Like, how did the cyber attack kill so many people? Did it affect the planes? Did it affect the traffic lights? Did it attack hospitals? Did it shut down the internet? Maybe I missed it. But it's called 0 Day. Would I watch it? Nah. De Niro's kind of one of those celebrities who have gone so hard in the paint on his politics, I just can't see him for anything else now. Same thing with like Rob Reiner and a few others. It's like Mark Hamill, like you've kind of ruined movies with you in them for me. I can't watch you anymore without thinking about all the crazy clips with you. And you're just like, eventually you'd think one of these guys would come out and say, you know what, I got a little caught up in it. Or, not every Trump supporter is goose stepping down the street. Something like that. Something a little more conciliatory. I'm not seeing that from a certain group of celebrities. So, yeah, I just wouldn't want to watch this. It just doesn't look good. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D. and Little Joan. Tomorrow is the Feast of the Seven Fishes for we Italians. I'm very excited because I love shrimp, and that's always one of the fish. So I'm going to enjoy that. I'm not sure. I might do some videos. I might not. It's a bit of a toss-up. I hope you're having the 7 fishes, but if not, I hope you're getting ready for Santa. We'll see you in the next one.